Hey everyone, my name is Joe Zuniga and I'm coming to you from the state of Holland, Michigan, and the reason for this video is just to talk from the heart so you can get to know me a little bit. Where do I start? Let me see here. Why don't I start with saying I'm the oldest of 7 boys, you know. It was great growing up with them. I mean, they're all still alive, and we just have fun. We get together almost every Sunday. The ones that are around here, 2 of my brothers are in the military, serving this country, you know, and they're hardcore military guys. You know, they really love it and they love protecting us. But my mother, she's alive and she's a great woman. You know, she just shows me how amazing it is to, how do I tell you, to be alive, because my mother is blind, you know, and the things she does for my father, I mean, she cooks, she still washes clothes, she cleans her home, it's amazing, you know, it's just amazing, because I know a lot of women that are around her age that don't want to cook, they don't want to leave the house, they don't want to be left alone, they don't, you know, but my mother, she's full of strength and full of faith in God, you know, and it's just amazing, you know. She's one of my heroes, and she just pushes me because of what she is and how she is, okay, to want to do more, you know, to get more, to not give up, because she hasn't given up even though her eyesight has given up, you know. And my father, he's still alive too, and my father's an amazing man. I mean, you have to know him to love him, because people don't understand him, you know. People don't understand him because he speaks the truth, you know. He speaks the truth, and he speaks it like it is, you know. He says he's a man of faith. Let's just put it straight up. He's a man of faith, you know. He trusts, you know, he trusts God, you know. The universe, you know, brings him stuff because he trusts the Lord, you know. He trusts God to do it, you know. If he was put in a position to speak to a mountain and make it move, I believe this man it would move for him. I've seen him just do amazing things. I've seen him speak healing into people, and they've been healed. I've seen him speak financial things into his own life and our lives, and they happen. You know, he's a man of faith, and I'm very grateful for him. And he's another hero of mine, you know, because he's taught me the value of faith, the value of believing. He actually has taught me the secret law of attraction, you know, and that's amazing, because he probably doesn't even realize what the secret law of attraction is. It was just instilled in him to have that faith, you know. But I think that's what I'd like to talk about, you know, faith, you know. The greatest book ever written in the whole world, and the best-selling book in the world, actually, you know, has something written in it that says faith comes by hearing, you know. And I would like to add to that, you know, faith comes by hearing, but it also comes by touching, by smelling, by tasting, and by seeing, you know. And I believe that our mind, our thought process, our soul, whatever you would like to call it, is ground, you know, this fertile ground, and you know, and words, and things we see, things we touch, things we smell, things we taste, you know, they're, how do I tell you, they're seeds, okay? And when you sow a seed into your thought process, if it's a poisonous seed, it's there and it doesn't go away, you know. So, and it doesn't grow away, and it grows, and it just poisons our lives, and it, you know, and we start speaking, you know, that poison and it just starts killing everything in our life, in our paths, and everything that we want. So we need to protect ourselves in those 5 areas so that we don't, how do I say, so that we don't poison ourselves. What we need to do is hang out, with people who are of a positive mindset. We need to read books, that have a positive mindset, that change our mind, because those are good seeds, And when you sow those things into your life, that book I told you about, that this bestseller in the whole world, it also has a saying that from the abundance of your heart, your mouth speaks. So when you start flooding your mind, flooding your mind, flooding your thought process with all this positive, with a positive mental attitude, with positiveness, that comes from reading books, that comes from watching and hearing videos maybe like this one that speak about things like this, that speak about those things that you want, out of life, that those things that you can have, because you can have them. I believe that more than anything, and I guess for right now that's where I'll stay with that, as far as talking about it. But I'd like to just say just a few lines of stuff that I wrote, just a few nuggets, so to say, so a person can hear it, maybe it'll plant a seed in you, I just kind of wrote down stuff like, if you don't know where you're going, you're not going to know when you get there, It says, when you can see it, it's not faith anymore, it's manifestation, And then it says, listen to this one. This one's a good one. It says, the poorest person, is not the one without a nickel. It's the one without a vision. I like this one a lot too. This one says, if I succeed without sacrifice, then someone before me made that sacrifice. Now, if I sacrifice and I don't see the success, then those that follow me will reap it. That's pretty good, huh? And one more thing, it says, one more thing that I heard, it says, wealth is not a thing, It's a thought. If you can think it, you can own it. On that, I'd just like to end by saying this last thing. It says, perfection is not dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's, but what it actually is bringing something to completion. God bless.